Who's the ringleader here?
Yes. Evan is the ringleader.
Evan?
We'll let Evan.
Hi, Evan. Ray Fleet from CNET. How are you?
How are you? Good to meet you.
Jeremy Tillman, unimportant blogger. Nice to meet you. Can we get, first we're going to do 60 seconds of what you are showing here, and then... No, come on. And Rafe is going to heckle as we go.
Okay.
I do my own thing.
Okay, 360 desktop brings a web and a desktop together by transforming the desktop to a 360-degree workspace. So very simply, we give users more desktop space. We let users personalize their desktop with full 360s if they like. They create and share. More importantly, we allow users to grab any part of any web page and put it directly onto their desktop. So that you find following a breaking news story on CNN, I can copy that. I can then, that delivers that as a whole widget, or I can just click part of that.
Oh, that last part was actually pretty cool. Can you do that last bit again? Show us that. You like this?
Yeah. So let's do it again. Let's say you are following a story on CNN, rather than having to go back to the page all the time, and CNN hasn't widgetized their feed, your RSS feed is incomplete, I can just copy that part of the web page. Add a widget button.
We should really have mirrored desktops.
That then gives me the whole page of the widget, or I can just click part of it.
Oh, cool.
That part I like. That's the coolest part right there.
And turn that into a widget I can use anytime.
Nice.
But beyond that, we make it easy for web apps to deliver their applications to the desktop as if they were native desktop apps. So if you take Twitter, for example, by simply wrapping Twitter in our... So by simply wrapping Twitter in our API, I can click that to add.
They could just work with Admo, or they could rely on switch keys to get Admo and
Twitter app.
You actually modify in real time.
On my desktop.
So you kind of combine spaces and fluid, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and air.
And air. Right.
And so now I can search on Twitter and do everything directly from here. Now, web apps don't necessarily, the web app framework, where web apps will be available through our app store. The app store doesn't necessarily, can also be for virtual gifts, so that I can do things like I can create fun stuff, like a dog caught in a word book, or I can have an animated character like Igor who walks across the desktop.
Neat stuff from 360 Desktop.